Hey guys, and welcome back to That LP Show. The name of the game is Deus Ex for PC. Alright, okay, we're here on the south docks of Liberty Island, and we need to get to the north docks somehow, which is going to require being very sneaky. Okay, it looks like we got a dead UNACO troop right here, and we have some NSF running patrols here.
If you want to make a covert approach, remember the Academy's stealth course. Stay out of their field of view, walk slowly to stay quiet, and crouch behind cover. Or if you have to get your hands dirty, remember that a headshot is a lethal takedown.
Won't be doing any of that, so we need to be careful. We got some patrols going on right here. And as you saw, I went ahead and I nabbed some stuff from that downed troop. He has some stuff that's going to be handy for us. Specifically a baton, which is going to be one of our primary means of taking out enemies when we absolutely have to. For the most part, I'm going to be engaging enemies on my own terms, but we have some non-lethal weapons. If I smack them with a crowbar, it's going to do lethal damage, and that's not good. We want to just whack them with our new metal stick that we have. Okay, there we go. In order to pick up crates, we have to put our weapons away. Okay, he's running away. I want to come up here, grab this crate, and throw it down there. I'm going to break it apart. No rocket launcher. There we go, that's broken apart, and looks like we got a gas grenade in here. Okay, I'm going to do some inventory management, because there's stuff here that we're really not going to need. Going to get rid of the cigarettes, going to get rid of the candy bar, do a little bit of organizing here, take all of my medicinal stuff down here. We have first aid, we have med kits, which heal your health, and when we start using augmentations on a more regular basis, we have the bioelectric cell, which will refill our energy that we use for our augmentations. Okay, and go ahead and move our multi-tool right there. That's actually a way that we can hack into things like security panels. And our lockpicks for more traditional thievery. Move our baton up here, our charger. I'm not going to need this crowbar anymore. Move our get gun up there. That's a good place for the gas grenade right here. And I want to do some inventory management down here as well on our quick bar. Let's see, I want to move. Yeah, no use having the get gun there. No use having the med kit right there. Or the bioelectric cell, so there we go. Have my baton and charger prod over on 1 and 2, and I'll go ahead and move the multi-tool and the lockpick over the other side. So I have all this empty space right here, so in case I pick something up that I don't necessarily need, I have it right here in the midsection to where I can easily just highlight it and throw it away if I don't need it. Okay, we hear some beeping over here. If we want to, we can actually use a lockpick right here, and there will be a med bot inside for us to use. I don't want to use a lockpick on that. That would be a waste, considering that I don't plan on getting into combat too much, so not really much of a use for heavy healing. Okay, downed NSF troop right there, and there's where we get our crossbow with our tranquilizer darts. Another way of non-lethal takedowns.
Freight base is under lockdown until the danger's gone, Agent Denton.
Right. How you guys holding up?
UNATCO command made us pull back. I guess for Gunther's sake. What's the deal? We're ready to go in.
Okay, we are taking a minimum force approach. Don't want to hurt anybody.
We're taking a minimum force approach. We're cops after all.
Ask me. I think we should frag them all. You
How
trespass
violent.
on UNATCO property. You get pumped full of lead.
When due process fails us, we really do live in a world of terror.
Thought you nanowogs were supposed to be badass killing machines. Guess I was wrong.
Guess so.
Some advice. You get out there, you're gonna have to tangle with some real sons of bitches. Best thing is to pick them off from 50 or 100 paces with a scope. I scored an extra one from a couple of thugs we dropped down by the dock. You can have it for 700 credits. I also picked up some 10mm ammo and some crossbow darts. Say 200 for one and 60 for the other.
Shouldn't you turn that stuff over to the quartermaster?
Sure, I will. As long as command has the rest of us on parade drill, someone might as well put this hardware to use.
Okay, we're gonna go for the tranquilizer darts.
Here's 60 for the tranquilizer darts.
So much for that minimum force.
Shut up, you psycho. Anyway, if we'd have given the other dialogue option, then he would have been all impressed with us being a badass killing machine, and he'd have given us a code for this comm van over here. Now, you don't actually have to know the codes for certain keypads in order to use them. At least you don't. J.C. Denton himself doesn't have to know them, so you don't have to find it in the game in order to actually use it. If you know it by heart, go ahead and use it. In this case, the code is 0451. Wait, no. 0451. There we go. I pressed the wrong key. All right, and that opens up the comm van, and 0451 will end up being kind of a running theme in the Deus Ex series, along with other games similar to Deus Ex. It's the first keypad that you punch in here. I think 0451 is the apartment number for Alex Denton in the sequel, Deus Ex Invisible War, and it's David Seraph's elevator pass key in Deus Ex Human Revolution. I've also seen it used in other very Deus Ex type games, like in Dishonored, the safe that you run into in the sewers towards the beginning of the game. Its password is 0451, and 451, I guess, is actually It's a reference to Ray Bradbury's novel Fahrenheit 451, which is actually a really good book. You should read it when you get the chance. Okay, we have a nano key right there, and that nano keys can actually be attached to key rings here. Normally we'd have to use a lockpick in order to unlock this thing, but now that we found the nano key for this, we can use the key ring, and that'll open it up, and we could jump down into there. Oh wow, I landed on it and smashed it. And we get an EMP grenade. Those will actually come in handy a little bit later in the game. For right now, don't really need it on my quick bar, so I'm just going to replace it with emptiness. Okay, enough playing around here.
Everything was clear.
If you don't talk to, if you don't, where is he? Where is he? Yeah, if you don't talk to that guy and give him the option in order for him to give you the code for the comm van, there's actually a way that you can get it later on, and I'll be showing that off a little later. But I figured as long as I'm here and as long as I know the code, I might as well go ahead and get it. Okay, now I know it doesn't look too shadowy over here, but if we stay along this wall, these guys won't be able to see us. That's one thing about this game, is the enemies have terrible peripheral vision. Some of them actually have some pretty sharp hearing though, so you want to squat and yeah, you want to crouch and walk as you're navigating through enemies. Go ahead and make a quick save here in case I mess up.
Be careful. The NSF has set up patchwork security systems here.
Yes, I see that, Alex. Thank you. Okay, watch out, because there is a security bot roving around here, and if he sees you, he will open fire. Okay, wait for that guy to go by, and I just want to come here real quick. And as you can see, his peripheral vision sucks. Alright, got a few new items there, and from that data cube, I ended up getting a code for the front door of the Statue of Liberty. So, it actually works on several security panels set up by the NSF. Okay, once we got our distance from him, we can go ahead and run away. Yeah, oh, sorry. Jittering around with the mouse. Like I said, not too experienced with PC games, so if I'm making you dizzy and giving it the appearance that I'm playing this game with my feet, I do apologize. Okay. Get this crate over here. Oh, God. Did he see me? Did he see me? Please tell me he didn't see me. Yeah, there you go. If enemies stop and stare in your general direction, it means they may have seen you, but they will lose you very easily if you run off into the shadows or gain enough distance from them. Okay, and in that crate, got another multi-tool. Looks like there's 2 guards right there. You know what? A little bit more inventory management. I do like to have my pepper spray in slot 3. There we go. And duck as we're closing on them, because they will be able to hear us.
That's the difference right there. Just take a look at him.
Bad?
They cut off his arm, replaced half his face.
Herman, right? He's a good soldier. Killed 3 of our men.
They'd have replaced his whole body if it would have improved performance. That's how you judge a man? By performance? Then eventually it's not about people, but upgrades, versions, functionality.
All I know is we could use a few mechs for ops like this.
Soon as we buy into the cult of the machine, we're just like them.
Rhetoric. Always more rhetoric.
Okay, after they're done talking, go ahead, pull out the pepper spray. I find this the best way to take these guys out because they're kind of hard to sneak past. Alright, get right about there and give them one good swipe with it. And then quickly switch over to the baton and start smacking away. Come on, don't get back here and let me hit you with my stick. There we go. Come down on this guy. Whack. Where? Oh, well, you went down a lot easier. Okay, let's loot their bodies. Alright, don't need the gun. Don't need the knife. Do you have anything of use? Tranquilizer darts, I could use those, but I don't need your knife either. Moving on. Okay. As we're going around this bunker, there is a guard that patrols in a circle around it. So if you see him, you know, make your path nice and quiet. There we go, some 10mm ammo right there. Go ahead and pick up all the ammo that you want, even if it's for a weapon that you don't want to use, because it doesn't actually take up space in your inventory. So, you know, you don't have to worry about picking up a bunch of ammo and then not being able to hold other things.
It all happened an hour ago. The barge docked and the NSF moved right on in, offloading the cargo into speedboats. Our undercover man, Harley Philbin, should be somewhere out on the docks now.
Okay, so that's the name of the bum we're looking for, Harvey Philbin. Okay, we got this guard right here making a circular pattern. Let's go ahead and run down. As we get close, we want to crouch. You can see that he has a buddy dressed in black right there, so we want to wait for this guy to go away before attacking him. Come on. And as soon as he disappears around the corner, we make our move. There we go. All right, good, 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 good. All right, don't be afraid of making bodily contact with these guys, you know, because they won't see you. There you go. Target the small of his back, and shock him with the charger prod. Let's hurry up and get to this guy before he turns. Come on, we don't want him discovering the body of his buddy over there. Don't worry, the charger prod does only stun them, so don't be afraid to get right up on them to where you're actually making bodily contact, because like I said, the AI is not going to realize that you're there, so you'll be in the clear. All right, don't really need anything that he has. What do we got in these crates? Got some 30-06 ammo, in case you have a sniper rifle, and some rockets for the get gun. We can make good use of those. All right, don't need cigarettes. For those of you who care, I did actually quit smoking some time ago. Only picked it up for a little while. But of course, you know, in my defense, you know, picking up smoking again, I think it was a pretty natural response to my daughter saying, "Hey, Dad, I'm pregnant." All right, got some tranquilizer darts from him. We want to hold on to those flares for a while. They will become useful. And we have a med kit right over here. So I can grab that. And if we come over to this little shack, we'll find the bum that we're looking for. We are finally up on the north dock, so we'll speak to him. But that's going to have to wait until next time. And until next time, thank you for watching That LP Show, and have a one that is good.